All right, peace, black power, black love is always in greeting. Um, Thursday, April the 9th, I believe. Just wanted to jump on here and ask a question and really make a statement. Um, because I'm really trying to understand what you Trump Trumpers are not seeing and understanding. So let me make something clear for all of you people who still stand for white supremacy and white power. Those days are long gone. Y'all have never been supreme. Y'all might have had the power, but you didn't even know how to maintain that. And now what's happening to y'all is the after effects, the suffering, the part that y'all really not ready for. And y'all following this man in the White House to hell in a pair of gasoline drawers. See, this man in the White House has convinced y'all that you can do what you did again. Well, I'm here to tell you that what you all had in this country in the past will never take place again. The power that you all possessed, that you all once somewhat had, will never be again. See, what I do appreciate about the man in the White House is he is exposing the hypocrisy not only of white supremacists but of this country as well. He is epitomizing exactly what white supremacist Americans think and how they feel. And see, he made a move thinking that he was going to bully Iran into submission. But little did he didn't even think. No, and see, this is the whole problem that I have. Not the only, but one of the problems that I have with this whole situation. He didn't even think about the repercussions of what would happen if he did what he did for is not real. And let's be real, uh, those are not real Israelites. See, what America did was created a nation trying to atone and trying to uphold this nation to try to make up for its atrocities. But in making up this Israel, just like they made up their Jesus, just like they made up their God, because I still don't understand or know what God they are praying to that promotes war, that promoted slavery, that promoted uh, incest, that promotes molestation. I'm trying to figure that God out. Cause see, the God that I worship, he ain't about war and all that other mess that is taking place at the hands of white people, not just here in America, but globally. See, I've said this before. You will reap what you sow, and that's what's happening right now. See, you all thought you were going to get away with what you done to people in this country. You all thought you were going to get away with what you did to us, but see, you keep on poking bears. And it's one thing about when you poking bears, you gonna poke the right one and he gonna bite your ass. And that's what's happening with Iran because Iran has the upper hand. Iran is in control of that Strait of Hormuz. And I listened to this man in the White House make a statement. He said that America needs to start collecting tolls in the Strait of Hormuz as well. See, everything is about money with you all supremacists. See, and money can't buy you a spirit. Money can't buy your soul. You can't take money with you when you gone. And while y'all worshiping money, your soul and your spirits are crumbling. And you ain't even worried about saving your own soul. You just worried about putting more dollars in your pocket. Pride and arrogance, greed and control will always be the fall of any one individual or country that has power. If you want to lose that power, you let those four elements come into play. And they have always been in play in America. But America has always maintained the power to control. America, in its hypocrisy, this man in the White House and his hypocrisy, speaking about how they're unaliving their own citizens who are protesting them, when in this country the same exact thing is happening with these ICE agents who are unaliving citizens, not immigrants, citizens. And one just happened the other day. I saw it on my news feed, but I didn't go back and read it because I wasn't surprised. So, for those of you who are saying that people are anti-American for looking and speaking on the obvious, y'all can, I'm gonna keep it clean, but um, because a fool can look in the mirror and not even see his own reflection. And there's a lot of fools running around right now. See, it's not that we're anti-American, we're just anti-wrong. And when your ass is wrong, you got to pay the piper. And right now, Donald Trump ass and this administration is wrong. So they got to pay the piper. And they're going to have to pay to play. See, this is a prime example of why I always say we need each other. Because if we made a collective stance, removed our money, removed our input, and focused on our own, and put our money to work for us, we could do the same exact thing right here. So right now, like many examples that we've had even from the ancestors, Iran is given a perfect example of how you can win with solidarity, with collective thought, and putting your collective thought into collective action. That's really all I got. That's really all I got. Like I always say in closing, let's plan, let's organize, let's unify. We all have a key right here. And right here, I'm out. Peace, black power, and black love.